here on the Australian coin video that we did a little while ago. Now we have a couple of months under our belts using the Equinox 800. We just wanted to show you some things that we've learnt, more specifically what not to do when changing some of the settings, and just to run through what a general number is on particular coins in Australia. So to start off with, this one is a 5-cent piece. And you can see that one there is an 8. And it also won't necessarily change when it's actually on the side either. So then we'll move on to the 10-cent piece. This one, 2013. And you can see that one there is an 11 or 12. Some of them will change slightly. This one, the next one is a 20-cent piece. It's a 1973. That one's in the 15, can go 15, 16 mark. Then we move up to a 50-cent piece. So this one is a 1980 50 cent. So that one's at the 16 mark. Then we can go up to the $1. This one is a 1994. So 21. Then we'll move to the $2. This one's a 1995. So that one's around the 20, and they can jump a couple of points up from 20, so they won't generally come up under 20. Then we can move to some of the older coins that we have. Actually, we'll go to a 1-cent piece now. So these obviously, I think they were made from 1966 to 1991 or 92, something similar to that. So the 1-cent piece. So that's a 22. Then we move to the 2-cent piece. So that one's a 24. Then we can go to a rue penny. So this one, it's a little bit scratched, not too badly, but we'll see whether or not that makes any changes on it. This one is a 1943. So you can see that one there. And then this one, just for show as well, it's a rue penny, but it's a 1952 rue penny. So you can see that one changes there a little bit. Then we move to some of the other coins that we have in particular. I think this one is a 1903. I forget what this one's called, but it's a 1 penny. See that one there. Then we move to some coins that fall into that range as well. So this first one is a 6-pence. It's a 1921 6-pence. Now we also have another 6-pence here, but this one is actually a bit of trench art. So it's featured in one of our other videos, but I'll see if you can see it there. It's actually got a hole in it, and so someone has actually made it thicker as well in the beginning of a ring. So this one again is a 6-pence though. So you can see that one's a 27, and then the one without a hole in it again. And then we've got a 3-pence. So we'll go to, this one's a 1910 3-pence. And now we also have a New Zealand 3-pence. Now this one again is a little bit of trench art or similar as such. And you can see it's actually got a hole in the top, so we believe it was probably worn on a necklace. And again, this is a New Zealand one, but you can see how A, the hole affects the number, but B, the fact that it's a New Zealand versus Australian. So that's that one there. So one of the things that Christina and I learnt in an unfortunate way is throughout using the machine, we got very sick of actually digging a lot of iron targets and things like that. So what we've actually done in certain areas when just aiming to dig gold coins and things of that nature is we've actually used this setting here, which is a personal setting. So we've made that, sorry, this one here. So you can see the little person up there. So you can put that on and off. Now, to make sure that we could show you those coins, we've used the discrimination. But the actual setting that we have is set there. So I believe it's up to a 20 at that point. So obviously from using that, we initially thought that we would get most coins, and we do, but we've learnt now that a lot of things are being missed by using that discrimination to 20. So if I leave it on that, I'll run my engagement ring past it, and that'll give you an idea of what we've actually been missing. So Christina and I share the same engagement ring. It is white gold. Not going to tell you how much or how many diamonds and things like that, but you get the gist of it. So I'll run it past the machine. Now, knowing that that's set at 20, you'll get where we're coming from in making this video. So you can see nothing is coming up at all. So essentially, Christina and I thought we were doing the right thing and making life easier on ourselves by discriminating against the iron and removing all of that. However, this bad boy definitely has been missed by us, and similar items have been missed by us. So if I now turn the discrimination button off, so then you can see now we're not discriminating against anything. All of the notches are marked there, and we'll see what this bad boy rings up. So you can see there it's an 8. I think it goes up to a 9 as well. So essentially, by using the discrimination, which has made life easier for us in a lot of ways, by not digging a lot of trash, we've missed items like this. So one thing that we'll look at doing is creating another setting where we change the tones for each section and the volume. So you can actually change, you can make the sections yourself essentially. So you can create a section here, 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 to any numbers. And then what you would look at doing is perhaps turning the volume off on the sections that you don't want to be acknowledged of. So we can see from a lot of those coins, Christina and I having that set at 20, we've been missing some of the smaller Australian denominations. But obviously still getting a lot of the larger ones and a lot of the silver, and that's what we were aiming for. So we've not necessarily missed anything that we wanted in that sense, because we've been hunting coins, but we have missed jewellery. So that's something that we'll look at doing, is adjusting those settings so that you can change the volume of each section. So we'll run through the numbers that we know those coins are at, and some jewellery such as this, and we'll see what we need to make that comes up as an actual alert, and what we want with no volume but still displays the number on the screen. So we just wanted to share that with you today. Thanks for watching, and thank you for supporting our videos, and the next one will be up shortly.